Everybody, it's Jen, and I just wanted to show you the sum total of my crafting for the summer, which has been next to nothing, and show you a couple different things. So I've been making flowers because I've been, I don't know, I can't formulate two ideas. My creative muse has kind of left me, so I've been making flowers. Now these flowers here were made from coffee filters, and I didn't put a backing on them or anything, but they're made out of coffee filters. And then I used Lindy's stuff on there, and I can't remember. I think this is Japanese Garden, this is Mayday Meadows, Mermaid Seashells, Jamaican Jungle, and Victorian Bouquet. I think those are the ones, the collections, but they're pretty. It came out nice with the little rhinestone center. So anyway, these are just out of coffee filters, and then I punched them out using Tim Holtz floral, tattered floral dye. And then I made a bunch also out of mulberry paper, and this is a pale pink. This paper is a real pale pink mulberry paper, and it's such a nice paper. And it comes in a great big huge sheet. It's, I don't know, 2.5 feet long and 2 feet wide. It's crazy how big the paper is. But this is just pale pink. And again, these are cut from the Tim Holtz die. Just different styles of flowers out of the same die. And then these were punched from something else. This might actually be the Tim Holtz also. But this was definitely punched from something else. So there's those ones, and then I made some white ones also. Let me grab them. I made some white ones. And this one is ginormous. You can see how big it is. When it comes time to use this on something, I'll probably cut this bottom off and seal it up. Because it's just, look how big that thing is. If I put it by that's how big it is. Full 2 inches across. And then here's some other, just some different styles. Every time I do a video, I yawn. I'm sorry. So that's that one. And then I made some red ones out of a different kind. This is a Locta paper. I can't remember exactly. But so this is just a red one. And I think this is really a purple paper, but it's very pretty paper. And this paper holds a shape, so you can bend it any kind of way you want to. And then just with the scraps, I did that. And there's another one and another one. And then I made some metal flowers as well. So I had some sheets of metal laying around, and I think I'm going to try flashing next. But these are the two that I made. I also cut this out of the Tim Holtz die, and I think I'm going to probably do some Adirondack inks on here, and I put this on a sticky back, as you can hear the tack to it, and I had originally put this on grunge board, but when I took that grunge board out of the pack, it stunk so bad I couldn't stand myself. I didn't even know what it was. It was just so musty and wet smelling and moldy. I threw the whole darn thing away. I just couldn't take it. So my love affair with grunge board is over. If that's the way it comes out of the pack smelling. And I'm not willing to take another chance for that kind of money to try it again. So as you can see, this has some depth to it. It has some texture to it. You can use anything you want, a citrus scraper or a pin or whatever you want. Anything that has texture, you can just roll it in there. You could even run this through an embossing folder if you wanted to. So that's that. And then here's the other one. It's kind of similar, but just the decor is different. This is a little bit more smooth. So I'm looking forward to, let's see if I can get that a little closer. Now, these metal sheets, this was a copper sheet, but when you rub it, if you could see here, see how this is silver, the copper plating comes off. So you actually get a natural kind of two-tone effect on that. So that's that. Okay, next. What else did I do this summer? It's pretty pathetic that that's all I've accomplished all summer, but I just have not had a muse visit me in a long time. But I think the winds are changing here a little bit. With these design teams, I'm looking forward to seeing some different stuff and just everybody bouncing ideas off each other instead of everybody making the same thing. I'm real excited about that. So Fiona and ladies, thank you for answering the call to that. Apparently you'd been also feeling it and working on that, because that isn't something you're going to put together just because one little person throws a video out there. So, and I appreciate all you girls, all your responses and all the different points of view. I really appreciate that. Having said that, there was someone who asked what this paper was that was in that video. This is from Graphic 45 from the Times Nouveau collection, and it's just beautiful. And this is the other side. This great polka dot is on the other side. And I don't see this collection around too much anymore. Okay, but it is out there. What else? I bought some trim a while ago for, I think it was $1.08. It was from Hobby Lobby. For $1.08, I bought this trim. And it's black, and it has this, it's elastic as well. But I didn't like it, so I just added my own little beads to it. And so that's kind of how it turned out. I can use that on whatever I want now for a different look. And the way I got the trim evenly spaced is I use this quick stick, which is an invaluable tool, by the way. I just put it in between, put a thing. Put it in between, put a thing. Put it in between, put it in between. So everything just kind of came out the same spacing. And the cool thing, wait a minute, about this is that it's got this tip on it. And all this green stuff is like, it's sticky, but it doesn't glue. It'll pick up those little pearls. So it'll pick them up and you put them on. You pick them up and you put them on. And then this piece of this stick comes out. So you can use this as a guide, like this. And then you pick it up and put it on, and pick it up and put it on. And then when this loses its tack, you just scrape that off and turn it, and a little bit more comes out, and use it that way. So that is that thing. Now, Fiona, I had ordered some stuff from Fiona a long time ago, and somehow we both kind of forgot about it, and it went by the wayside. And then we reconnected, and she sent it, and I just want to show you what she sent. So, the first thing, aside from what I bought, is she sent me these calla lilies. So thank you, Fiona, for that. I appreciate it. They're awesome. They're made of foam. They're made of foam, and they're quite large. So, you know, I've showed you guys my hands a million times, but I have huge hands. But just in case you can't really tell how big my hands are, that's it up against the measurer, which is called a what? A ruler? Right on. So she sent the peach tone and the white tone. So thank you, Fiona, for that. I appreciate it. And then I also bought 2 bags from her that are upstairs, and I forgot to bring them down, but some I'll get them in a future thing. But they have ladies on them. They're awesome. I'm going to put them in my bathroom. And I also got from her these clocks. Now these are wooden. It's a clock kit. So it comes in and it's got the clock mechanism and then the piece for the clock. And this comes apart. And I am so thrilled to death about this. You just don't even know, because like I said earlier, I can't formulate 2 ideas together at this time. So I am ecstatic about this, because as soon as I saw it, I knew what I was going to try to do with it. So thank you, Fiona, for that. Then Cricket's daughter had posted some a thing where she was giving away these greeting farm stamped images, and I happened on her video almost as soon as she posted it, and so she was kind enough to send me these 5 images. So Sherry, thank you very much. I appreciate them, and I can't wait to get to those. And thank you again for sending them. That was very kind of you. Okay, now I want to share with you something else I got. And I'm going to tell you who I got it from because it's the cheapest place to get it from. I got some Gilder's paste. As a tip the other day, my girlfriend who makes clay jewelry, Prudence, from Medusa's Adornments and Arcana, she makes clay jewelry. And I went to her house and she had this Gilder's paste. And I thought it was the coolest thing. And it's fairly expensive. I paid $7.95 for each tub of this. But look at how deep the tub is. It's a ½ an inch deep and it's full. So this is just like Rub and Buff. It is exactly like Rub and Buff. And it comes in a bajillion colors as well. So I'm going to take a little bit out and rub it on this paper. So it's just like Rub and Buff, but even though this is $7.95, this is a tube. Oh wait, I had it. Okay. This tube of Rub and Buff is $4 something. So you get the same amount, twice as much in here, more than twice as much, because if you figure this is just as high and just as wide, so it would be here. So you get 3 times as much in this little pot as you would from a tube of Rub and Buff. So if you're looking for a bargain, that's the place to go. And this is Baroque Art Gilder's paste. And she also gave me the tip from this lady, and it's Bisou Boutiques, and you can find her online. But look at the date, the order date. You see that? 8/10. It's the 12th. It's arrived already. Is that not amazing? I can't even believe it. Now, she is fairly local to me, and I'm sure that helps a lot. But even still, a 2-day turnaround for real? You know, I thought that was amazing. So, thank you to her for that. What else have I been on? I tried, I tried that tissue tape, paper tape stuff. So now I actually tried paper tape, tissue tape. So this is what I've come up with here. Now, the next time I do it, I'm going to do it so that I do the background first and then stamp over that. I didn't quite do it that way this time. But these are all actual paper tape. And they're all distressed with Tim Holtz. I love this tone in here, in this particular one. Now, whether I put bikes on the next one or not, but I'm definitely going to reuse this tone. Then this is just an antique one, and then this I stamped, distressed, and stickled over, and that's how that came out, which I thought that's pretty cool. So that's that. Alright, I'm going to leave off here. I'm going to come back with another video and show you this very cool piece that I bought over the summer. I love it. And thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to the next crafting season. This is going to be awesome. Hugs and squishes. Bye.